The outer reach. Imagine being connected to something or someone in a way that transcends space and time. This idea may seem like the stuff of science fiction, but it's actually a real phenomenon that's been observed in the natural world. It's called quantum entanglement, which refers to the way that two or more particles can become connected in such a way that what happens to one particle instantly affects the others, no matter how far apart they are. But what if this concept of entanglement didn't just apply to particles, but to us as well? What if our thoughts, emotions, and consciousness were all connected in a way that allowed us to tap into a larger, collective energy? This idea is at the heart of a fascinating theory proposed by researchers like Roger Penrose and Stuart Hameroff, who suggest that our consciousness arises from the entanglement of tiny particles in our brains. These particles, called microtubules, are like tiny tunnels that help our brain cells communicate with each other. But according to this theory, they're not just passive messengers, they're actually the site of conscious experience itself. This means that our individual consciousness is not isolated, but is instead connected to a larger, collective consciousness that's entangled with the universe. As we begin to understand this concept, we may start to see the world in a new light. We may realize that our thoughts and intentions have the power to shape not just our own reality, but the reality of those around us. We may start to feel a sense of connection to others, to the natural world, and to the universe as a whole. It may be that we are feeling this connection when we look up at the stars, open our hearts and minds, and allow ourselves to be present in the moment. It's a sense of oneness, of being part of something much larger than ourselves. And it's a feeling that can bring us strength, comfort, and guidance as we navigate the complexities of life. As we explore this idea further, we may find that the boundaries between our individual consciousness and the collective consciousness begin to blur. We may start to access new forms of knowledge, understanding, and wisdom that were previously beyond our reach. And we may discover that we're not alone in the universe, but are instead part of a vast, interconnected web of life that's full of mystery, wonder, and awe.